All right, what's up, guys? This is D&D Vapes, and right now, as you see, I got my drill set up. I got my other clamp set up, and I wanted to show you guys something how I got my clamp set up. This is a regular wood clamp wood together and stuff. I lost the bottom rubber piece, but that's fine. I clamp this on my table as so, and then I just clamp it down. And as you see, I have this piece sitting up. This piece is almost just about even with this. What I do is I got this metal thing here. I'll show you what it is. It's from an electronic setup with the tweezers that come out of here with the little clamps and stuff. What I did is I used this all together and clamp it so it's adjustable. I'll be able to go up or down on this bar here. Also, what I have here is this. This here is a special little spinning thingy. And these little spinning thingies are awesome. They belong to a hook, a fishing hook. And I'll show you what part of the fishing hook, because I didn't think of using this until after I realized that the other spinners I was using from the same hook were not spinning properly. They were causing a lot of trouble with the spinning. So what I did was I looked and I saw these and I checked to see if these things spin here, and they do. But the thing is they spin better than the regular spinning. And so what I did was, I'll show you real quick, is I grabbed these fishing hooks here, these lures, all right, and I grabbed the setup that was hooked up to here, the lure, little spinning thing that was hooked up to here, and it didn't work all that great because of the way it was. It kept after a while of using it, it would snag and or break or something. So what I did was, on this end here of this lure, you got your hook here. There's a spinning, another spinner on here, just like this one, but there's a bigger one attached to here, and that's where you'll find these guys here, these things. So I took two of them and I put them together, and I've never ever had a problem since. The way these spin is so accurate and so fine of a spinning device that I just never have a problem. It doesn't get snagged. It doesn't, I mean, it's perfect. It's the best spinning uh, spinner I use for doing this type of stuff. So what I'm gonna do right now is um, I'm gonna try to use something different, a little bit longer, because I try different things all the time, and the way I have this set up is I want to put a different piece in here. So what I'm doing is I have this right here, and this is a drill bit. I'm gonna put this drill bit into this little piece here so I can tighten it there. So watch what this is what's gonna happen here. I'm gonna take this screw out real quick. I'm gonna take this piece out, put the screw back, because I'm gonna just have this set up a little bit different now. All right, so what I'm gonna do with these spinners here is I'm gonna take the smallest side and I'm gonna try to fit it where the drill bit is here. There we go. And that's how it's gonna sit, like that, sideways like this. And I'm gonna hook the wire up to this end here. The only reason I'm doing that is so when I put it here and I clamp it on, it's just gonna have more, I'm gonna have it sticking out further, more even with the drill. And that's all I want, is to be even with the drill. That is great, that works good. Perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and tighten this so it doesn't slip out for any reason. There we go. And then I'm gonna tighten the bearings down. There we go. Everything's nice and tight. So I should have no problem. I could adjust it down so everything's very straight and even with this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use three 3 core wires I'm going to use to make my wire. And I have 3 core wires here, basically all set up and ready to go. These will go right in this hole here. Make sure they're all nice and even. There we go. Now we're going to take the ends, we're going to put a bend on them. Alright, make sure they stay even. Put a nice bend on them. We're going to loosen that chuck up. Make sure this is bent and clamped down nice so it doesn't loosen up. Alright, we're going to loosen this clamp up a little bit and just make sure it's right where we need it. There we go. Grab your coil wires. We're going to get this in the chuck, all 3 wires. Got to make sure it's all lined up right. And this one is the center. This one is the one to the right. This one is the one to the left. Bless you. I got too much noise coming out of that kitchen. Not cool. Go play them. Alright, so let's get these in the chuck. In the chuck. There we go. Oh, nice. In the chuck. Actually, that's good that that came out because that'll just make it that much easier for me to get it in the chuck. There we go. Actually, no, it's making it hard. Let's take them all out. Here we go. There we go. Just like that. Put it in the chuck. Now we're going to tighten the chuck. We're going to make sure these are all even. Just like that. Tighten the chuck. A little snug there, a little extra snug. We're going to pull all these. You know what? I'm just going to re-snip this because they're long enough anyway. So I'm just going to snip this so they're all the right size after being put in this chuck here. There we go. Beautiful. Now what we do is we grab some needle nose. Okay. Put a nice bend in it. Put that in your clamp, in your spinners. And there you go. Now what we do is we're going to just loosen the clamp a little bit. And you're going to put it down on an angle. So when you clamp it on, it's going to clamp on an angle like this. And when you tighten it, it's going to start pulling the wire and putting that tension you need on all this. And what I like is if there's too much, this piece, the way I have it set up, will start bending a little bit. Not breaking, but bending. It'll move a little bit because it's on a ball, like a ball bearing type deal here. So we have that set up very nice. There we go. Nice and straight. The wire got some nice tension on it. And as you can see, the way I made this is it spins really great. Let's zoom in just a little bit more so you guys can see that. Alright. I don't know how well the lens will zoom in, but you could see right here how nice that spins. It spins so nice. There's no like bumpiness or nothing to it. It's just a very smooth. And the other one here behind it is not even spinning. Look at that. It's not even spinning. That's how smooth these spin. And even if you want some WD-40, and what you could do is spin it, you could just lightly, very easily, oops, not like that, but very easily, just put a little WD-40 on it. I got a little on my table and my coil. I'm gonna have to burn that off now, but that's fine. Not much, a little oil. But what I did was I just oiled the bearings, and that just allows it to be able to spin very nice and smooth. And I got some on the other one. It just doesn't want, the other one won't spin. I'm trying to get it to spin with it, but it just doesn't need to. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to do a 40 gauge nichrome, twisted messes, 40 gauge nichrome. I got 500 feet of it, big old spool of it. So we're going to go ahead and do, this stuff is like, man, paper thin, guys. Paper, not even, this is thinner than paper. This is like thin, thin, thin. And my son needs to go outside because I can hear him, unless if that's my little one eating. Xavier, is that you eating? Xavier, are you eating?
Yeah, but I dropped it on the floor.
Okay, are you full? Are you all done?
Yeah.
Alright, then if you go outside, just throw it in the garbage. There we go. We got a couple wraps started. So what I do is I get a clamp, right? I get a clamp, and then I clamp this very nicely. Now, clamps work really well, and they are great to keep using and stuff. So I'm going to get my clamps, and I'm going to show you how I do this, all right? All right, so I got my clamps. Now, the clamps I use, I've done this in a video before, but the video didn't come out right, so I'm going to be redoing it. And these are crafting clothespins for crafting. Now, these are mini wooden clothespins. They're good for arts and craft, but they're tiny. They're cute. You know, they're cute. Yes, I use the word cute. But all I do is clamp it. And there's plenty of these to hold the wire. And what I do is I balance them out, meaning I put one on one side or two, just like that, right? But it'll be off balance and it's gonna shake the whole wire and stuff. So what you do is you just put one on the other side, put two on the other side, so the weight is balanced out and it spins very smoothly. And the reason why I do this is I prep them all up like this and then spin it, and then I just take them off as I go. And I just don't have to do it. So let me get this all prepped up. I'll show you guys how it comes out. Alright guys, so this is what it looks like honestly when I'm done. This is what it looks like. So now I could just go ahead and start flying through this and then take them out as I get close to them. Alright, so let's go ahead and start doing this. Alright, I got this all nice and tied up here. Oops, wrong way. There we go. Like I said, you can either take it out or just move it over a little bit. Oh, and another thing that I did was I'll show you. I put my clamps aren't kind of not directly in the middle yet. So what I do is I'll show you why I do that. Basically, I started off like that, and the reason why is so I get a straight. They'll be more straight. So we're gonna go ahead and loosen this. All right, we have a nice wrap started. So what I do is, now that I have that started, nice and even, I'll just snip these ends off here. Now what I could do is I could center my wire the proper way in that chuck. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to loosen that. We're going to put this in the chuck nice and even now. So it's going to spin very, very evenly, hopefully, if I get it just right. All right, we'll tighten that in there. We'll tighten this down. Just like that. Now what we'll do with this is we'll swing this back just like I did before, and that'll get the tension on the wire I need. Just like that. There we go. So this is all set. Now I can start wrapping it again. Make sure your wire is not coming undone like mine just did. Ah, shish kebab. There we go. All right, safe zone. All right, I'm safe now. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and start wrapping it. Should be centered. Ooh, I got a little bend in that. Not good. Let's see if that fixed it. There we go. All right, now I could just go ahead and take it out. Slide it over. Sometimes they'll come flying off if you go too fast. And my battery is actually starting to die. I got enough juice to pretty much do this, I think. I hope. All right, so now that I did that, I could go ahead, take that off, see how this is working. And it keeps my wire, it keeps all three of them parallel to each other. And then what I'll do is I'll just slide over, and then when I get close to it again, I'll take it off. All right, see, now I'm close to it, and I have one right there, so I'll be able to take that right off. My battery is dying. There goes one of the clips went flying off. Oh, that's coming out beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and throw this on the charger real quick for a few minutes, and I'll charge it up enough. Okay, I'm back. I had to pause that for a minute because my battery ran out on my drill, so I had to charge it for a little bit. Let's see how much power I got. Oh, that's good. It is, yeah, a little bouncy because of that bend I got into it there. And that's it right there. And that's the bend that I would like to fix. I think that's about good right there. Let's go ahead and get this wrapping. There we go. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Spin, spin, spin. Wrap, wrap, wrap. that one off and start spinning again. And look at that. Look at her go. You okay? Alright, spin, on and on, 40 gauge spinning on there beautifully. And that's what I like about this 40 gauge wire. It just goes on so nice as long as you know what you're doing. There we go. Slide that one down a little bit. There we go. Spin it on just like that. We're going to take this one off. Alright, let's do it. And this has come out really nice. This wire goes on nice. You just got to kind of keep that wire, your spool, even with the wire you're wrapping. 90 degrees should be good enough to keep the wire going on the right way. Pop that one off like that. See how easy these are? This is wrapping. Keeps the wire flat. Take that one off. That's going on really nice. And there's no squishing. The wires are staying side by side each other without going round in circles. So let's get this one done. .40 gauge nichrome. Stuff's awesome. It wraps up really nice. Almost done wrapping. Oops. I gotta get this on here because I'm gonna need that extra clamp at the furthest part. Alright, so let's wrap this. There we go. Just like that. It's working out great. It's working out great. Alright, this one can come off now. Now we're gonna wrap. There we go. Still going on nice. Still going on. Now it's getting a little wobbly because I only have one of these clips on here, so the weight is being pushed out. So I'm actually going to put another one on the back part here. Hopefully that'll balance the weight out some, and it won't be so bouncy. There we go. It's a little better. Still bouncing, but it's still a lot better than it was. All right, we're going to take this one off. Slide that one back to just about the end of it, right there. And I'm not going to let the spool spin out. What I'm going to do is follow the wire up just so it doesn't, I don't have to unwind it too much. Now I'll take this last clip off and I'll just kind of slowly unwind it. There we go. I'm just about done right there. Let me spin a knot. There, I spun a knot. We're going to untie it. We're going to clip it right here. There we go. Now I just need a little piece of tape. And I'll tape the wire so I don't lose it. Alright, so let's tape that 40 gauge right about there. And that'll hold it so I don't lose any more wire unraveling itself. Alright, so there we go. Very nice. Now we're going to spin it back straight, so we reverse it. There we go. Let's reverse, and that should have straightened it out some. There. Undo it from here. Take that tension off. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Remove the drill out of the way. All right, here we go. It's all done. Let's get this off. And let's zoom. Let's zoom it out. All right, guys. Let's check this out. So this is it. This is the wire, and I don't know if I have my macro lens here somewhere. Yep, there it goes. And you know what? The macro is not in there. That's weird. My macro lens is not in there, and I don't know where else it would be except for that one spot. But anyways, that's how it came out. Really nice. You can see it in the light. It shines really nice. There's no gaps, no mistakes. It came out really nice. This coil here is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this. I believe I haven't used my avocado in a while. Avocado still has a nice build on there. I really don't have anything to build on. I just wanted to show you guys a nice build, but then I wanted to put it on something as well. And this is a brand new coil I wrapped on here too, so I don't need to redo that. Just need to clean it. But I guess I'll just hold on to it for the limitless RDTA. That'll be here soon, and this is gonna be perfect for that. Came out really nice. So there you go, guys. That's how you do a quick build. You got 3 core wires. 3 core wires at 26 gauge. You got your wrap at 40 gauge. Big difference in wire, and that's what you get. Now this build I did here is basically, it's mostly for flavor. You get great flavor with builds like this. So I just wanted to show you guys that. So peace out, God bless, and vape on, guys. Don't forget.
Don't smoke, it's a joke.
Don't smoke, it's a joke, like she just said. But what I was gonna say was, don't forget to support all your all the things going on right now, Sagada or Sagad, whatever it is, and all those other companies.
Yeah,
and
sounds so into it.
Yeah, well, after a while, I did what I did, and
what did I tell you about that window?
That's all I could do. I really can't do much more. So, but anyway, show all your support. I did what I could do. I still talk to people about it. That's the most I could do right now. Is just I keep letting people know what's going on and giving them knowledge of what's going on. So do what you can. All right, peace out.